Frisk, Papyrus and Flowey found themselves in a spaghetti-themed amusement park in the underground. Papyrus, ecstatic about his pasta paradise, declared a spaghetti-eating contest. Flowey, being a flower, protested, "Spaghetti is for losers." Frisk, ever silent, nodded in agreement, secretly eyeing the piles of spaghetti. The contest began, with Papyrus devouring noodles like there was no tomorrow. As Papyrus reached his 20th plate, Flowey hatched a plan. He whispered to Frisk, "Hey, team up with me. We can't let Papyrus win this." Frisk, feeling mischievous, agreed. They swapped Papyrus's spaghetti with instant noodles. Papyrus, unaware, continued slurping away. When Papyrus declared victory, Flowey smirked, "Nice try, bones for brains." That was just instant noodles. Papyrus gasped, then turned to Frisk an accusing look. Frisk shrugged innocently, leaving Papyrus grab his skull in confusion. The trio burst into laughter, and even Flowey couldn't help but chuckle. The spaghetti contest may have been a farce, but the friendship forged in pasta shenanigans was worth more than any victory. Undyne, overhearing the laughter, stormed in with a determined expression. "What's going on here? Did someone mess with Papyrus's spaghetti?" Frisk, Papyrus and Flowey exchanged guilty glances. Undyne raised an eyebrow, awaiting an explanation. Papyrus, realizing the prank, pointed at Frisk and Flowey. "They tricked me with instant noodles." Undyne crossed her arms, suppressing a smile. "Instant noodles, huh? You fell for that, Papyrus. You're slipping." Frisk handed Undyne a plate of real spaghetti, attempting to make amends. Undyne accepted it with a grin, saying, "Alright, let's have a rematch. I'll even join in." The trio agreed, and the spaghetti-eating contest resumed, with Undyne proving to be a formidable competitor. Papyrus, determined to redeem himself, devoured noodles faster than ever. Flowey cheered for chaos from the sidelines. In the end, Undyne emerged victorious, proudly declaring, "No one beats the Undyne when it comes to spaghetti." Papyrus, though defeated, couldn't stop laughing at the absurdity of it all. Undyne clapped him on the back, declaring him an honorary member of the Spaghetti Warriors. As the laughter echoed through the spaghetti park, Frisk, Papyrus, Undyne, and even Flowey realized that sometimes the best adventures are the ones filled with unexpected friendships and a whole lot of spaghetti. Flowey, determined to prove that he could excel at anything, challenged Undyne to a spaghetti-eating duel. Undyne, never one to back down, accepted with a competitive gleam in her eye. The entire underground gathered to witness this unusual contest. Papyrus officiated as the referee, creating a spaghetti arena for the showdown. As the competition began, Flowey faced the daunting task of consuming spaghetti without a digestive system. Undyne laughed, thinking this would be an easy victory. To everyone's surprise, Flowey used his vine skillfully, twirling and tossing spaghetti into his mouth. Undyne struggled to keep up, narrowly avoiding a noodle whip from Flowey. Papyrus, torn between his love for spaghetti and his loyalty to Undyne, shouted words of encouragement to both contestants. The atmosphere grew tense as noodles flew in every direction. In the end, Flowey emerged victorious, having somehow managed to devour more spaghetti than Undyne. The crowd erupted into a mix of laughter and applause. Undyne, while initially shocked, burst into laughter herself. "Well, I never thought I'd lose a spaghetti-eating contest to a flower. You've got some serious vine skills, Flowey." Flowey grinned triumphantly, savoring his unexpected triumph. The spaghetti duel became a legendary tale in the underground, proving that even the most unusual contenders could shine in the world of pasta challenges. Flushed with victory, Flowey couldn't resist the urge to rub it in. He gathered a handful of spaghetti and slyly aimed it at Undyne, boasting, "Looks like flowers are the real spaghetti champions." Undyne, not one to take taunts lightly, retaliated by grabbing a plate of spaghetti and flinging it back at Flowey. Chaos ensued as spaghetti flew in every direction, turning the spaghetti arena into a battleground. Papyrus, caught in the middle, tried to play peacemaker, shouting, "Enough of this. We should be celebrating spaghetti, not throwing it." But his plea fell on deaf ears as the food fight escalated. Flowey, Undyne and even Papyrus couldn't resist the temptation to join in the messy fun. Noodles wrapped around vines, bones and armor, creating a surreal scene of culinary warfare. Frisk, watching from the sidelines, couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all. The underground residents, initially shocked, soon joined in, turning the spaghetti duel into an impromptu food festival. Eventually, the spaghetti ammunition ran out, leaving the participants
While you are looking at
covered
my
in sauce
face,
and
I am
noodles.
rubbing my testicles and making love to your fingers. Don't say you're not enjoying it, as I can see you smiling.
Wiping spaghetti from her face,
feel my
chuckling.
passion, feel my
Alright,
passion.
Flower, you may have won the eating contest, but I think we've settled this in the messiest way possible. As the laughter echoed through the underground, the spaghetti-covered participants embraced the joy of a food fight gone awry, proving that even in a land of monsters, a simple plate of spaghetti could spark unexpected camaraderie. Mediton, always one for grand entrances, rolled into the spaghetti battlefield with a cart overflowing with spaghetti. Darlings, it seems we need more pasta to truly elevate this occasion. Let's turn this into a spaghetti extravaganza. As Mediton dramatically flung spaghetti into the air, creating a glamorous shower of noodles, San strolled in with a mischievous grin. Observing the chaos, he casually remarked, well, looks like I've got the perfect recipe for an explosive party. In a blink of an eye, San conjured up a colossal spaghetti nuke, complete with meatball missiles and cheese detonators. The crowd paused, spaghetti covered, as San floated above, holding the massive creation. Get ready for the spaghetti apocalypse, San declared, pressing a button that sent the spaghetti nuke plummeting towards the ground. As it landed, spaghetti erupted in all directions, covering the underground in a saucy spectacle. Mediton, Undyne, Papyrus, Flowey, and even Frisk found themselves engulfed in a sea of noodles. San, satisfied with the chaotic masterpiece, lounged on a floating bone, watching the aftermath. Well, that's one way to end a spaghetti showdown. As the spaghetti-covered residents of the underground emerged from the noodle deluge, laughter echoed once again. San, known for his love of puns and pranks, had taken the spaghetti festivities to a whole new explosive level, leaving everyone in stitches. The spaghetti-filled day concluded with a messy but memorable celebration, proving that even the most unexpected twists could turn a simple spaghetti contest into an unforgettable event in the underground. Frisk, having indulged in an excessive amount of spaghetti, decided it was time for a brief departure. Unbeknownst to them, their absence sparked a rivalry that escalated into a full-blown pasta civil war. On one side, Papyrus rallied Undyne, San and Alfie's forming Team Papyrus, dedicated to upholding the sanctity of traditional spaghetti. Opposing them was Team Flowey, led by the ever-competitive Flower himself. Flowey enlisted Mediton, the Mad Dummy, and a score, creating a group that embraced unconventional pasta creations. The underground was divided as spaghetti-related pranks and sabotage ensued. Papyrus's spaghetti traps clashed with Mediton's avant-garde pasta performances, while Undyne and San engaged in noodle-based skirmishes. As the pasta war reached its peak, Frisk returned surprised to find the underground in a state of spaghetti-fueled chaos. Attempting to mediate, they proposed a grand spaghetti feast to unite the divided groups. Papyrus, always one for diplomacy, agreed to the feast, hoping to showcase the versatility of spaghetti. Flowey, however, saw it as an opportunity for one last showdown. The feast turned into a culinary battleground, with Papyrus presenting classic spaghetti dishes while Mediton showcased flashy, high-tech pasta creations. The diners became unwitting judges in the ultimate pasta war. In the end, the taste buds of the underground residents proved to be the ultimate decider. Caught in the crossfire of the spaghetti civil war, Frisk found themselves unintentionally becoming the target of both Team Papyrus and Team Flowey. Spaghetti noodles rained down on Frisk from all directions, turning them into an accidental spaghetti battleground. Amidst the chaos, Toriel, Muffet, and Napstablook witnessed the spaghetti onslaught. Toriel, ever the caring mother figure, rushed to Frisk's side, shielding them from the noodle bombardment. Muffet, intrigued by the spaghetti war, spun webs to catch the flying noodles, while Napstablook simply floated through the spaghetti storm unfazed. Realizing the need for a united front, Frisk, Toriel, Muffet, and Napstablook formed their own team, with Frisk as the diplomatic leader. This newfound group aimed to bring balance to the spaghetti civil war by combining elements of both traditional and unconventional spaghetti. The five-member team, now known as Team Harmony, approached Papyrus and Flowey, proposing a spaghetti truce. With Toriel's motherly persuasion, Muffet's diplomatic finesse, and Napstablook's laid-back attitude, they convinced the warring factions to embrace a diverse range of spaghetti styles. The Spaghetti Civil War transformed into a collaborative spaghetti festival, with Team Harmony introducing a fusion of classic and avant-garde spaghetti dishes. The once opposing teams now worked together to create a spaghetti feast that satisfied every palate in the underground. Frisk, having inadvertently sparked a spaghetti revolution, watched as the unity of Team Harmony brought an end to the Spaghetti Civil War. The underground celebrated the diversity of spaghetti, proving that even in a noodle-filled conflict, the power of collaboration and understanding could turn adversaries into allies. In an attempt to solidify the peace she had made, Frisk decided to try some of Papyrus's spaghetti to bridge the gap between Team Flowey and Team Papyrus. Unfortunately, the spaghetti was so good Frisk blew up and took everyone in the underground with her. The end.